what's real and whether it isn't. Um, but most people don't have that. So you get that feeling of this is probably not real, but then you look and you're like, well, they have 100. Or then you look and you're like, well, they have like 400 likes and 500 comments and they have a bunch of followers. And there must be, this is what the ego is. There must be something real because people keep coming back. So then other people want to see what it is. You want to see what it is that other people see, right? So your ego will talk you out of it. It's like there's so many examples of this beyond the spiritual community. It's like when you make a new friend and you're in that in love stage, you're in that like new friend stage, and everything seems so beautiful because everyone puts their best foot forward in new friendships. And then throughout the years, you can start to see their sides. They start to see your hidden sides. They start to see your weaknesses and your restrictions, your pains. They see your ego, they see your fears, and you see theirs. Siri was just activated when I said, when you see their fears. Siri popped up on my screen and said, I didn't get that. Could you try again? Yeah. Should I notice how Siri's automatically turned on? I just got this computer. I didn't turn her on. Um, but something's always listening. That's kindling for me. Whatever's listening to everything I do. And then that's interesting to me too. Are we listening to ourselves? Or do we need someone spying on us to do a replay back? That's one of my biggest kindlings right there. Is the government spying on us? I used to think that was all silly. Back in 2020, if you told me that, I would have been like, "Are you fucking mad? Why would the government want to be spying on me?" Well, hello, because I buy things. And hello, because I'm an influencer and they want to know why people are looking at me. So of course they're going to spy on me. But I didn't believe that back then. I thought it was just complete conspiracy theory. Um, but following that kindling, what is it we're all listening to? And how much of our listening time are we giving the world? Right? If we're deeply listening to ourselves, if we ask for the grace of discernment and we're listening, we will know in the beginning stages of every new friendship, every new relationship, every new boss, employee situation, every new anything with humans, you will know something will tell you when it's too good to be true. Something will tell you when you have an insurmountable problem. Something will tell you, but no, you don't want to listen because you want to have the experience karmically. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the kindling is going to grow stronger and that fire is going to burn you eventually. Right? That's everywhere. That's container in every relationship is that no one puts their actual pain forward because people don't even know who they are. It's not that I hear this all the time. People coming to me, he hid this from me. Oh my God. People talking about marriages. How come he didn't tell me? Because he doesn't know. Do you think people really know that deeply about themselves where they're just going to sit down on the first date and be like, and by the way, I am insecure. And when I'm insecure, I'm very difficult to be around. Oh, by the way, since we're on this first date and I'm telling you all about everything that I love and all my hobbies, why don't we go ahead and put gluttony on the table? I really like to eat everything I shouldn't, even though I'm becoming diabetic. Do you still want to date me? Right? We don't do that. That's too vulnerable for us. It's not that the universe is trying to mislead you. It's that the paradox is that you knew if you knew everything in advance, you wouldn't go through the mastery course. If you knew what's at the end of an obstacle course of karma, you wouldn't go through it. You'd say that's too painful. I didn't sign up for that. No, wouldn't you? Right. Yeah. See, there's kindling for me. Someone just said to me, my desire today is an individual message for each one of us. My desire today is that you don't need an individual message from anyone but your own soul. And my desire is to teach you that in every channeling, in every message I've ever given to you. May it lead you back to yourself so that you don't need me or anybody else. Yeah, that's one of my truest fires is to light your power so strongly that you have all of the tools to no longer need me. Don't worry, there's plenty of people who still do. I won't go out of business. Some of you are like, well, if I have that fire, I won't have business. No, you will. It's there's a lot of unawakened people out there. My average for keeping people is so much longer than normal. I keep people anywhere from 5 to 7 years. And then most people leave my programs because they have everything that they need. Right. Tell us our kindling. Oh, that I can try because that's leading you somewhere. Let's see who's here today.